Welcome to the Mortgage Rate Weekly Market Update for the week of August 21st, 2017. Hello, I'm John Thomas with Prime Residential Mortgage, here to give you an update. Well, last week was a good week for mortgage rates. We did see them move lower. If you take a look at the bond chart on the screen, you can see mortgage rates had sold off at the end of last week, but we did hit that floor of support, and we were able to rally off the floor of support, move higher. At the end of the week, we did touch a ceiling of resistance and were turned lower. And the rates are at the lowest they've been for the whole year of 2017. So with the bond hitting that ceiling of resistance, being turned lower, having the best rates we've seen all year, we're going to recommend locking in your mortgage rate to start the week. Just go ahead and take advantage of this because the bond was turned lower. If it continues the sell-off, we would see rates move higher as we move through the week. So go ahead, lock in, take advantage of this great rate. Now, in economic news, big report last week, we saw the Federal Reserve Open Market Committee release the minutes from their meeting in July. And in that meeting, one of the things is the meeting was very dovish, so that helped the bond market rally in the middle of the week. The Fed committee members are worried that low inflation may persist and stay below the Fed's target rate of 2%. There also was no indication at all when they're going to start reduction of their balance sheet, which is $4.5 trillion of bonds and treasuries. Now, they said they wanted to do quantitative tightening, which would be reducing that balance sheet. Said they were going to start it, but at the last meeting they gave no start date. So that means it's probably getting pushed out. Then we saw retail sales for July 2017. They surged higher by 0.6% from June, which was better than expectations of 0.3%. So 0.6% higher. The June reading was revised higher from a negative 0.2% originally to a positive 0.3% increase. So this was the largest increase in retail sales in 7 months. This was great news because consumer spending makes up 2/3 of the U.S. economy. So that's awesome when we see retail sales jump for the economy. Then we saw weekly initial jobless claims released on Thursday, which measured the number of people filing for unemployment benefits for the first time. They came out lower by 12,000 claims to 232,000 claims for the week. This was better than expectations, and this will also be the sample week used in the August 2017 jobs report. So that points to a very strong jobs report. Now, there's other things that make up the report, but weekly initial claims just remaining low, well below 300,000, that's going to point to a very strong jobs report. Now, in housing news, we got 2 reports on new home construction. The first was building permits for July 2017 fell 4.1% from June to 1.223 million units on an annualized basis. Now, building permits is a measure of future construction, so the news media painted this as, oh, housing's doing bad. But the headline figure includes single-family units and multifamily units. Almost the entire drop was in multifamily units because single-family building permits just by themselves are actually up 13% year over year. So single-family home construction doing very well. The outlook for the future is great, so that points to home prices going up. So if you're looking to buy a home, do it now. The longer you wait, the more you're going to pay. Then we saw housing starts for July 2017. They also fell 4.87% from June to 1.15 million units. Now, home builders are basically saying the reason for the drop in housing starts was a couple things. First one is lack of skilled labor, so they can't get started, lack of lots to build on, and higher costs for materials. So those are the 3 reasons that the builders are citing that the housing starts have dropped. Not that the demand's not there, it's more of the production. And then housing starts are down 5.6% from July 2016. But the level is very good. So that's great news in housing. New home construction is doing very well. We see home prices continuing to rise throughout this year into next year, which makes it a great investment for you. Now, in the local news, the next first-time homebuyer seminar is Saturday, September 16th in Dover, Delaware at the Dover Holiday Inn from 10 a.m. to noon. The next one in Newark, Delaware at the Christiana Hill Hotel is Saturday 23rd. Again, that's Christiana Hill from 10 a.m. to noon. You can register for either one of those events, but just call in the office 302-703-0727 or online www.delawarehomebuyerSeminar.com. Look forward to seeing you guys next week.